Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Mega Money Mondays. We're live on YouTube. What's poppin'? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello. Are you guys excited as I am for Mega Money Mondays? I'm pretty hyped. Just got back from the gym, got my workout in this morning. We're ready to make some money. Hard to complain. If you don't wake up in the morning on a Monday fucking excited to make some money, you're doing something wrong, my friends. So go ahead and go back to bed and wake up next week and do it all over again. Hopefully have a better fucking outlook. Let's go. All right. Right now on the SPY, we are opening up with a little bit of a gap below us right here. So we closed on Friday down there kind of in this, I think like right about this area, 446.81. was where we closed at on Friday. So we'll see how this kind of plays out today. It's Monday. Mondays, I feel like have been a little bit weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but Mondays have just kind of not been really good. I don't want to say that. I don't want to jinx it, but I just feel like Monday price action has not been the best. I was just actually talking about it on the vlog, doing a little vlog right now. We're live vlogging. So I was actually talking about earlier on the vlog how I feel like Thursday, Fridays has kind of been my breadwinner. A lot of better action there on Thursdays and Fridays lately, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. We never know. You never know, baby. Mega Money Mondays. Make some money. Money. Right now, like I said, we do have that gap there on the SPY chart, which is down there at that 446 area. Pretty big gap, well, pretty big space between that pivot point to the downside. So 444 pivot point on the SPY all the way down there. Right now, we're at the 448s. We're actually, yeah, like I said, we are kind of pushing up right now. I think we're up about 0.4%. Right now on the ES here. So going into open, we're above the VWAP, and we have that gap possible to fill, gap fill there. And then to the upside, 451 pivot point. I really was amazed. I didn't even see that move on Friday, to be honest. I don't know what I was doing, but that move on Friday was absolutely insane. Big sell-off there, middle of day. I guess I went to Chipotle and just didn't look at the market for the rest of the day, but I got on last night and logged in, and I'm like, wait, what the hell happened? So a big sell-off there on Friday from the 4,560 area all the way down there to the 4,500. So about a 60-point move there on the ES. And it was like super clean there as well. Look at how clean that was in terms of price action there. Just literally just go, break. I mean, you couldn't have fucked this up if you tried. You just draw your lines on these bear flags and just, I mean, even like an elementary student could have made money on this move down. And that's sometimes how it is, right? Like you get those moves where it's just like you can't lose. Like you literally can't lose unless you're trying to buy the dip there on Friday at the end of day. But that was a pretty remarkable move there. Just sell. So that was Friday. So going into today, we do have that big sell-off from Friday. Right now, the price action, barely, we got about, I'd say, like 34 level would be kind of getting back into the middle of that move here on the ES from Friday. So that would be, yeah, like up into this level. If we were to retrace kind of like 50%. We look at the fibs on this. Let's look at the Fibonacci's on this for a second. I think we would pretty much be, yeah, right at like 27. So for the fib pullback here, if you're a Fibonacci trader, you'd be looking for kind of this level right here into that 30s for that pushback up here, kind of refill. It's funny because that dotted blue line right there actually kind of ends up right there where that 0.5 fib is. So we'll see how this plays out. Pretty much, you know, for the bulls, as long as we're below, I'd say that kind of 618 level on the Fibonacci's. Below that kind of 37, 35 level, it's just a retracement. If we get above that 35, 40 level, well, then the bulls are back. But for right now, it's just looking a little bit more like a retracement. How do I like the Quant Tower charts compared to TradingView? I'm still using TradingView. I don't use the Quant Tower charts for charting. No matter what platform I use for trading, I wouldn't use those charts for charting either way. I use TradingView for my charting, and then I'm pretty much just buying and selling based on the Quant Tower platform, but not really actually doing any charting or anything like that. So, yeah, we got a little Market Flow Trader shirt. It wasn't really, it was kind of like a test run just to kind of test out. I don't love it. I didn't design it. One of my partners did, but I think we can do better. So just thought I'd wear it today, just a little repping the Market Flow Trader, but we do have better stuff. Hopefully working on some better stuff. So why don't I use Tradeovate anymore? Where are you guys been? Have you guys not been watching the live stream? Have you not seen all the issues that we've had with Tradeovate? What the people ask me, like, why'd you stop using Tradeovate? I don't know, because it never works. It never fucking works. Are you kidding me? Patrick, so I see that you stopped using Tradeovate. Is that because you're a bad trader? Did you lose all your money with Tradeovate, and so you stopped using Tradeovate? Like, well, no, I honestly, you couldn't even, the best part about Tradeovate is you couldn't even lose money if you tried, because you couldn't even place a fucking trade. So it was like, either way, you're just fucked. Even if you wanted to lose money, you couldn't lose money. I'm like, I just want to lose money over here. Just let me lose a little bit of money. God, couldn't even place a trade if I tried. Did I stop trading since I quit TradingView and Tradeovate? I quit trading yesterday, actually. I'm back. I took a 2-hour break from trading. I'm back. I'm a fiend. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. Addicted. Oh, I'm putting on my my special headphones. Keeps all the haters out. Keeps all the haters out. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, blow it up. Let's get 500 likes here on the stream before the market opens. That should always just be the goal from now on. If we don't hit 500 likes, I turn this bitch off. I just turn it off. Turning it off. Turn it off right now. Say I won't. Say I won't. Junior. Hey, Junior. What should we listen to today? Give me some music. What you got? 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 Give me something good. Give me something good. Green Day. No, no, no. Larry June. Drum and bass. Push it to the limit. Just on repeat, baby. What we got? Ooh, the Doors. I like the Doors. I'm going to go with the Doors. I'm going to go with the Doors. If I get one more email from somebody saying they're going to help me grow my fucking YouTube channel, I swear to God, it's like trying to, like, it's almost like an insult. Emailing me going, hey, Patrick, I saw your YouTube channel and I think I could help you grow it. Well, you think you can help me grow my YouTube channel? What, I'm not doing a good enough job already? What, I'm not doing it? I'm not doing it? It's not good enough for you? We got 200,000 subscribers, not good enough. You think you could do better? Get out of here. All right, we're listening to The Doors on Spotify. People Are Strange, first song of the day. If you're on Spotify, tune in. That'd be cool. We could just have every day everybody listen to the same music. And we're all just like, I do really love, though, that like people like hit me up all the time. They're like, Patrick, I really think I could help you with your YouTube. I'm like, what have you ever done? Like, what have you ever grown? What have you ever fucking done? Just because you think you're some little idiot that like has a clue what he's doing. Like, oh, Patrick, I would like to help you with your YouTube channel. And I'm like, well, you haven't actually even done shit. Show me your YouTube channel where you have 1 million subscribers, and then maybe I'll take your advice. But just because you're some little jit on the internet that thinks that he can grow a YouTube channel who has never actually done it, don't fucking email me. Stop emailing me. I'm tired of it. I literally get like 5 emails a day from people like, hey, Patrick, I can help you. I can help you. Hey, Patrick. Hi, my name is so-and-so, and I think I can help you grow. Is this live? No, it's pre-recorded. Every day I record this at 8 a.m. and I post it at 9 a.m. Literally, do you know? Right now, we got about 3 minutes here till the market opens. Looking at the ES, we got the VWAP down there at the 12s, 512, 512, 512 VWAP. Like, see that, like I said, just keep in mind, we do have that gap in the SPY here. So that would be, if we look right now on the daily chart, we pushed up there to the 20s, kind of that 23 area is the body of that candle from Friday. And the low from Friday would be the 93s. We have a pivot point on the daily chart down there at the 72s. And we do kind of have this trend line thingy-majiggy there. But, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. We've kind of been holding this. So I would say, like, that's kind of see if this bounces here today. Looking a little bouncy. We'll see how this candle looks. Like I said, if they can get this back over, you know, over the, I would say, like, the close from Friday being that 2350 area up into the 30s, maybe the bulls can make another push up here towards that 50 area, try to get that body looking a little bit better on that candle. We got that big wick from Friday. We did have momentum on Friday, and then the market just sold off at the end of the day. So we'll see what happens today. It's Monday, baby. Mega Money Mondays. And right now, going into open, you can see that gap would put us down there to the 98s if we were to fill that gap here from Friday, from the open here. So we got about 30 seconds. 30 seconds till the market opens. Right now on the book map, bunch of liquidity up there at the 25s and liquidity there at the 20s for now. Going into open, place your bets. The casino is about to open here. Do we go up? Do we go down? $1 million question. You guys haven't already hit that like button. We need 5 more likes. We need 5 likes in 20 seconds. 5 likes in 20 seconds. We need 500. Oh my God, I'm turning it off. See you guys later. We're so close. 500 likes. Can we do it before 9:30? We did it. You guys were lucky. Oh, by the skin of your teeth. Close one. Fucking playing with fire there, people. Playing with fire. You had to wait till the last second to put that last like on, didn't you? That last second there. Right now, the ES pushing straight up here into open. All right, all right. There's that 25 liquidity here on the ES. Look at this thing straight up right now. Wowzers. Off the charts. Holding that 15, 16 level up there to the 23, 25s. The bulls are stepping up here at open, squeezing those bears out. We got the breakout right there now. So there's that push. 25s or 24s. 25 on the book map. On the book map right now, this thing just eating. The ES is eating, I'd say. Up there, 25s now. Need a little bit of a pullback for an entry here, but see what happens. A little pullback from the 25s down to the 22s. And the NASDAQ here. Also squeezing up there. The NASDAQ kind of held the VWAP there at open. The ES, not as close to the VWAP, but still above the VWAP here. Being patient. Let's see what happens here with that kind of 23, 22 level. We're going to hold up there or pull back here a little bit more. Wouldn't mind kind of pulling back 20 one more time. Tapping that 20 area. Set a little bull flag here. Kind of one of these. One of those would be nice. Maybe they just squeeze it right through there, though. On the 1 minute chart, already got a little bull flag setting up there. So, see if this is gonna squeeze or not. Sitting there at the 25s right now, trying to push through 25s, having trouble there. Need more of a pullback, probably. That 1 minute chart also pulling back there. See if they pull this back into the 20s now. 25 still sitting there on the book map for now. Sellers coming in there, holding it down. The NASDAQ pulled all the way back down to the VWAP now, so ES trouble here as well. Be careful. NASDAQ dumping through the VWAP there, so not looking too hot right now, pulling back. See what happens here with the NASDAQ if they're gonna push. ES pushing up there, 25s. NASDAQ bouncing right off the VWAP for now. And the ES trying to push above the 25s here. We get through the 25s, definitely look like 27, 30 level would be the next kind of target there for now. Got to get through 25s here. The highs so far on that last candle, 25.50. So through 25.50, push up there towards the 27.50s, and then try to get up there towards the 30s. Would be a good target, I think, here. Up there to 26. Need the NASDAQ to hold VWAP and squeeze to get the ES also squeezing. 26 high so far. And trouble again there at the 26s for now. The NASDAQ just having trouble as well. Looking a little wiki up here. A little wiki on the ES. A little wiki for now. NASDAQ below the VWAP again. The ES taking out 25s again on the book map. Looking a little wiki though. Would need this thing to go straight through there. The 25s, or it's going to pull back. The NASDAQ pulling back here. Got some volume coming in here at the 25s, getting tight, getting tight. The ES, the NASDAQ trying to hold up here. There again at the 25, 26s. Will they squeeze it to 27 here for a breakout? I don't think so. Or maybe, I don't know. The NASDAQ holding up there at the VWAP for now. The ES up here at the 25s. There we go, right to the 27s. Wowzers. The breakout. The NASDAQ held up perfectly there on the VWAP. So a little squeeze back up there. There's that 27 push here on the ES now. See if they want to keep it going. That 30 level kind of be in the next area up there. We hit 28 so far on the ES right now. Again, just kind of running into resistance up here. Running into resistance there. 2750s. NASDAQ held the VWAP, pushed back up 430s. You got the VWAP on the NASDAQ at the 430 level. So let's see what happens here. That 30 level on the book map here for the for the ES. And right now, breaking out there on the 3-minute chart, up there to the 2750s, just like we were thinking it would do. I want to see this push up there 30s. Trouble for now there at the 27s again. 28s. The NASDAQ just can't get away from the VWAP for now. That 15-minute candle here on the ES up there to the 28s now. Will they sell this back down? The NASDAQ just stuck there at the VWAP. NASDAQ trying to hold the VWAP. The ES, NASDAQ pulling back here. If the NASDAQ gets in trouble here at the VWAP, could start dumping. Be careful. NASDAQ through the VWAP again there at the 20s. The ES, NASDAQ pulling back here for now. Looking a little troublesome. Looking a little troublesome. Roll. The ES back to the 22s there, pulling back. Got the VWAP on the ES down there at the 16s. NASDAQ trouble as well here, so. I say if we lose this kind of 22 support, we might pull back to the VWAP there. But still, NASDAQ back above the VWAP. That first 15-minute candle. Do we have numbers today coming out? Numbers today? Probably should have looked. Kind of looking like she wants to sell. NASDAQ just get away from that VWAP, get through this 22 level on the ES. We should sell down there. 22 setup here for that breakdown through the 22s now. ES tapping 22s, trying to get this break through the 22s. The NASDAQ dumping right now down there to the 408s. So, oh, baby. She's selling. She's selling, boys. NASDAQ down there, 411s, 400s. NASDAQ just dumping right now. The ES still kind of holding up. ES above the VWAP. NASDAQ below the VWAP here. We do have that gap fill in the SPY, don't forget about. We got the SPY right now sitting there. If this thing starts dumping, you got that 446 level on the SPY for that fill. So it could happen. Gaps love to get filled. We got that pivot point right there acting as support, 448 here on the ES as well. So we get through there. Anything's possible. Right now, just sitting there, a little bounce off the pivot point for now on the SPY here. We got that 16 VWAP on the ES now. There's that move down, like I said, through the 22s, down there the 18s now. Little bounce off of this trend line here for now. Right there at that pivot point. Expected that little reaction to that pivot point there on the SPY. We get through that pivot point in the SPY. I think it's a quick dump down here. If they start wanting to fill that gap. Gaps love to get filled. Gaps love to get filled. Just bounce right off that pivot point for now. I kind of like this gap fill idea here. I don't know. The ES 15-minute chart here. You got the we get through that fucking VWAP there at the 15s. I think it's a quick sell down here. Right now, 1650 here. I don't want to tell you I told you so, but like I said, that break below 22 down there are the 16s now, 15s. What is that? 7 points? But Patrick, you never tell us what to do. Patrick, you never tell us. Get the fuck out of here. Down there are the 15s now. Let's go. Oh, baby. What did I just say? Through that pivot point there on the SPY. How low can we go here, baby? Oh, my gosh. Do we get the whole gap fill today? What do you think? Whole gap fill? $4,505 area for the gap fill here. Now down there through the VWAP on the ES for now. Didn't even bounce off the VWAP, just straight through it there on the 3-minute chart. Right now, the ES just finding some support here at the VWAP for now. A little pushback up to that pivot point there as well on the SPY. You got the SPY VWAP there at the 489.92s. NASDAQ kind of bounced off the lows down there for now. So there's some buyers stepping up there trying to buy this dip. But still sellers looking like they're in control for now. I like to see this move back all the way through the 10s here on the ES. The NASDAQ looking very weak below the 15,400 area. The ES just kind of holding up there at the VWAP for now. I would say if the NASDAQ sells through that 15,080 area, NASDAQ goes down 60-40 area. Right now, the SPY just holding up there at the pivot point for now. That moment of truth. Do we fill the gap here today? Or do we bounce? I don't know. Either way, if you took out a short from the 22s, you're sitting pretty on profit right now, so you can't complain. Ayo in the yayo. They're starting to look a little bit dippy here. Got the liquidity down there at the 08s right now on the ES. Need more sellers to come through here. Take this baby down. What's interesting here is we kind of pushed up to exactly what we thought we might push up to in terms of the fibs, right? So if you look here, we'll just get rid of this for a second. On the 15-minute chart. Let me do it this way. Yeah. Look at that. We pretty much pushed right up there to that 0.5 area that we talked about pre-market. So I don't want to say I told you so, but I mean, guys, come on. When you're good, you're good. You know, I mean, come on. Come on. Well, what are you doing over here? Patrick, you never tell us what to do. We talked about this whole entire plan pre-market before the market even opened. This idea of pushing up there towards that 50 area on the Fibonacci's. And look at it now. Ding, 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 ding. Bing, 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 bing. Right now, the NASDAQ selling through the 373s. The ES looking weak here. I want that 10 break. Oh, baby. Let's see. ES gets through here at the 14s. We're going to the 10s next. Some stubborn buyers right now. The NASDAQ just bounced there off the 80s again, kind of down there to the low, but still not looking too hot here for the bulls. Love me, baby. Got to get away from the VWAP there on the ES, and then you can see that kind of like low down there at the 0506s. So we break through that 15-minute opening range, we should get that move down here next. So pretty much 1350, a low on that opening range candle. So through 1350, looking for a move down to the lows from overnight. All you love. Trying to be patient here and see how this plays out. Would like to see this move down there to the 10s or lower. Right now, kind of bouncing again back up here to the 20s. Let's say if we can stay below 20s here, we get this move down. So the 15-minute candle, a little pushback up there, 19s, 20s. Just bounce off the VWAP for now there on the ES. Squeeze it back up there, 22s again. The ES held there at the VWAP for now, so. Man, the NASDAQ just ripped back up there to the 400, through the 420s really quickly, so. A little squeeze back up here. See how they play this. The dollar squeezing up, the ES squeezing up. Should be the opposite, but it's not sometimes. Sometimes it's not the opposite. Girl, love me 2 times. Bum, bum, bow. ES back up there to the 22s again. Will this be another short opportunity? VWAP still down there at the 1650s for now. 2 times you got to say. Looking weak here again. Need the NASDAQ back below that 15,400 level. Want the ES to stay below 20s here. Book map, all the liquidity is sitting to the upside right now, and there's liquidity down there at 95s. There's not much really going on below us. I don't like that. For being a bear here. You want to see some orders sitting down here. Not really much going on. There's some at 12, but most of the liquidity to the upside right now. You gotta get back below 20s here quickly. They're starting to put some orders there at 14s. 14, 15 area. They can hold this 20 level, get this push. They might be able to push this back up here again. So let's see how this plays out at the 20s. Kind of that 2019 level for the bulls. They want to hold that here for this push back up. If they can't hold it, then it's probably going to roll off again. But right now, kind of holding there at the 19s. VWAP at the 1675. And right now on the SPY, we're right there at the VWAP above the pivot again. 449 VWAP for now. The NASDAQ having some trouble there at the VWAP again. So let's see how they play this. The ES having trouble there again as well. So retro. Kind of want this to not break out of this kind of downward trend here. Got 3 minutes till 10 o'clock. 3 minutes. We still have not broken out of that 15-minute range here on the ES yet. We held that 1350 area. We get through that 1350 area, I would say we see that low down there. So The NASDAQ trying to get back below 15,400 here. All right, all right. Looking a little bit better now on the book map as well. You can see they're adding liquidity back down here at the 15, so that's moving the price back down. After that little squeeze back up. Back to the VWAP now here on the ES. She's looking dumpy. Get through the VWAP, get through that 1350 area, move down there below the 10s next. All right, all right. Oh, baby, come on. Get through that VWAP right here, right now. Just whee! Straight through it. The SPY here back through the pivot point there as well. We still have not filled the gap there, by the way. Just letting you guys know, we got that gap fill still sitting down there. Just fill the gap. Go into the hole. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. The dollar squeezing straight up right now. Will this pull through? We break through that 448.32 level here on the SPY. Right there at the VWAP again on the ES. ES VWAP. Got stuck there at that trend line for now. So we should. In theory, this is looking pretty good to get that break through the 15-minute opening range. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Come on. Pay me. Pay me. Come on, come on. Touch the gap fill. Right now, again, holding there at the VWAP for now on the ES. Get through the VWAP here. Get through that low, 1350. Break out of that 15-minute range here, and it's wee to the downside. It's wee, like a little wee roller coaster, just wee. I like to make noises thinking about like what the stock market would do. What if the stock market was like right here, like, hey, and then all of a sudden, straight down. Like a roller coaster, baby. Welcome to Mega Money Monday roller coaster. Go in the hole. Fill the gap. ES, fill the gap, SPY. Come on, right here, baby. The moment of truth. We get through this 1350 here. We're going to fill that fucking gap, boys. We're going to fill the gap. 448, 448, 44, 13s. 13s. We're going. Oh, baby. Ooh. Okay. Okay. The moment of truth. Do we fill the gap here? Looking pretty good. I like the momentum. I like the momentum. Sellers are coming in. Sellers are coming in. Sellers are coming in. Hold on one second. I'm going to brush my teeth real quick. Sellers are coming in. Sellers are coming in here. You and I. So right now we are short, looking for this breakdown below the VWAP. We got the 15-minute opening range. The light's so red. We're live on YouTube. We're doing it, baby. It's vlogging. We're vlogging Mega Money Mondays. Making the money. There it goes. Through the 11s. Can we fill the gap all the way? We got that yellow line there. We're trying to get the gap fill. I'm trying to entertain people on the live and do a vlog at the same time. I'm a fucking multi-platform creator, my friends. Down there to the 11s so far. 10s on the book map. Oh, baby. Oh, oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Daddy likey, daddy likey. If you don't know, obviously I'm short, by the way. Just letting you, if you haven't figured that out. I mean, if you haven't figured that out, you probably would obviously understand that I'm short here, right? No one's wondering, like, is he short? I wonder, did he short? I wonder if Patrick's short right now. What do I don't know. Let me wonder. Don't go up. Get out of the chat, Darth Stomper. Banned. Anybody that types in the chat to go up right now, you're banned for life. No, we're filling the gap. Get the fuck out of here. The fuck is that shit? Go up. What are you doing? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? The fuck out of here. Little asshole. Go up. Get the fuck out of here. Got none of that bullshit around here. The dollar having some trouble pulling back right now. All right, the ES pushing back up there. Dart Stomper, go up. Don't be doing that juju up in this bitch. God, go up. Shut up. Tell me your name. Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you. Won't you tell me your name? And once again, the ES back up there towards the VWAP again. Get out of here. The NASDAQ bounced right off that 360 level. Go on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hello. Hello. Right now, sitting there at the 1350s, we bounced off that 10 level. The low was 1050. I mean, I don't want to say that I told you so, but pretty sure I talked about that 10 level. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Kind of sure. I think I'm sure. I'm a little sure. I think so. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Come on! All the liquidity is still sitting down there at the 10s now, so I don't see this squeezing straight back up from here yet. Especially that gap fill. I might be wrong, but we're below the VWAP here. We're below that 15-minute opening range. In theory, if I was a betting man, I would bet that we're going to move through this 10 level. But I could be wrong. I could be right. You never know. With all of my years of experience, it's a 50-50 chance that the market can go up or down here. Don't you love it? Trading. So fun. NASDAQ, pretty nice little bounce off that 360 level here. And that's saving the ES for now. If the NASDAQ wouldn't have bounced off 360, this fucker would have fucking just plummeted. I blame the NASDAQ. It's always the NASDAQ's fault. Anytime, when in doubt, blame the NASDAQ. When in doubt, baby, people. Fucking NASDAQ. The NASDAQ. How much caffeine am I on? I'm fucking high on life right now, boys. High on life. I got that after workout high. I got that money making high. I'm just fucking high on life. High on life right now. All right, we're getting stuck there at the VWAP. We pushed back up. We got this trend line right now here on the 3-minute chart. We keep this trend going here. We should get this next move down here. Stay below the VWAP, stay below this kind of 17, 18 level. The NASDAQ, really, I don't like that 15-minute candle on the NASDAQ right now. Just squeeze straight back up. There's still 7 minutes left here, but NASDAQ really just ripped back up there off the 360s. So that's helping the ES stay alive for now. And the SPY back up there to that pivot. And the VWAP there at the 448 on the SPY here. Ugh. Why? Up there to the 1820s again. Fucking ES is following the NASDAQ right now. The NASDAQ straight up there. Oh, she's a ripper. She's a ripper. NASDAQ back above the 12,400s here, so see what happens. Right there at the VWAP again on the NASDAQ. We held the VWAP there on the ES, ripped back up there. 21s now. See what happens here at this 22, 21 area. Like I said, I was a little worried about that NASDAQ 15-minute candle. It just ripped straight back up there for now. So dollar having weakness here as well. So that's not helping anybody. Not helping nobody. See what happens. Gotta stay below that 22 level here. NASDAQ back through the VWAP here. This thing gets over 22s. The bulls might try to take this back up to the highs again. A little squeeze going here. NASDAQ just showing too much strength there off the lows for now. Up there, almost to the 25s again. NASDAQ at the 420s. If the NASDAQ can get back over that 440 level, then I'm thinking push up there to the 500s probably, but see how this plays out. Showing a lot of strength there on the NASDAQ to push back up. So we're back above the pivot, back above the VWAP here on the SPY. Just couldn't get that gap fill yet. Maybe it happens later on today. Still stuck here kind of at the 22s on the ES for now. 25 liquidity there on the book map. 25 liquidity there. And then after that, 30s up there next. Might just range. Maybe we could just range out here as well. Just get stuck in this range on the SPY. Kind of in this range right now, around this pivot point. Need the ES to get above that 25 level, I would say, for the bulls here. The dollar pulling back for now. And looks like where it might be kind of just chopping in this fucking range for a little bit. The NASDAQ, once again, below the VWAP. So the NASDAQ just cannot get a close on the 15-minute chart above the VWAP for now. So got 2 minutes left on that 15-minute candle. That 15,400 area on the NASDAQ right now. And pretty much need to get through this area here on the ES here, right here, this little area, 22s or so. So need to get through that to squeeze. $15-minute chart here. Kind of get that big breakout over 24, and then you're thinking 30s. But right now, the NASDAQ just cannot get above the VWAP strong, get a close above it. So right now, chopping back down. NASDAQ back down. I really want to see that 15-minute candle on the NASDAQ close above the VWAP here for the bulls, but right now just not being able to get above the VWAP there, so. We're bouncing there off of the SPY VWAP for now. The NASDAQ got a minute left on that candle. NASDAQ needs to close about 15,400 at least here for the bulls, or they're in trouble, so. Minute left. Will they get that last little minute squeeze back up? Bow, bow, bow. Trying to get above that 15,400 area. Close, very close, very close. And like I said, holding there at the VWAP for now on the SPY. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. And right now, squeeze it up there through the 24s again. You gotta get through that 25 level for the ES to push. Would be what you're looking for. There's 25 push. All right, all right. All right, all right. The high so far on the ES, 27. So the NASDAQ back above the VWAP here, trying to push through that. They got the close on that last candle right there above the 400s like we were thinking. So this kind of looks like it wants 30s next. We're getting the breakout on the SPY. I need to get above this level, that 449, and then you got the 450. And then there's a pivot point at 451 for the SPY here. So if they can push through the 27s on the ES, maybe this thing gets going. But right now, just kind of barely committed. They're not really committed to this breakout, I don't think. Not really seeing a lot of buyers stepping up here. You got to think the NASDAQ right now is still pretty much in the middle of that 15-minute range. So the NASDAQ pretty much in that 15-minute range right now. So kind of, I think it's holding the ES down here for that breakout above the high. So the NASDAQ needs to push about fucking 50 points to get above that high from earlier at the 473s. So that's going to, I think, make the ES lag or just not really go anywhere for now, as long as the NASDAQ's kind of sitting there in the middle of that 15-minute range. Or maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out. Ugh. The NASDAQ, again, stuck there at the 420s. The ES stuck here at the 25s. And like I said, just not having the commitment. The dollar pulling back pretty hard right now, so that's helping both the NASDAQ and the ES out. But in general, we need that stronger push here. And there it is, back down again. So the SPY got stuck there at that previous resistance there, 449 area, and back down for now. The NASDAQ stuck there at the 23s. NASDAQ just really having a lot of trouble with the VWAP right now. That 15-minute candle is just all just like sitting there below the VWAP. They need to do something here. The NASDAQ got to get away from the VWAP. I think the NASDAQ gets above 440s, then it can push to the 480s, obviously. 440, 480, I know. 40 plus 40 is 80. But not really seeing like anything too aggressive here. Nothing too aggressive right now there at the 25. Let's see if they can. Buyers are definitely outweighing the sellers right now. But they're just not really trying. 26.75 liquidity sitting there. And then after that, 30s is up there on NASDAQ, trying to break out, get above the 30s. Come on, NASDAQ. Go, go, go above the 30s. And the ES up there, 26s again. NASDAQ trying to push through the 30s here. The ES up there to the 26s again. The SPY running into resistance there. Need a big old boner candle to get through that. If the NASDAQ just starts ripping here, we could get this to squeeze nicely on the ES. But right now, just kind of slowly working its way up. The buyers are not too convinced right now. Not too convincing. Slowly moving. And stuck there again at the 2650 was the high on that candle. The high so far is 2775. And again, the NASDAQ just stuck there, man. Just cannot get above can't get above that 420s, man. Place to go. Got some more volume coming in here. The NASDAQ still holding there. The 20s. The ES just slowly moving. Needs to get momentum. Go, go, go through the 25s here. Sellers are trying to hold it down here on the book map right now. You can see the volume kind of popping up there. I got some sellers. 91 just sold through there on the bid. Someone's trying to get short here. Will they get squeezed? More selling pressure right there. Again, 74. Look at the sellers kind of, you can see the volume bars down there. Right now, the seller is just kind of dumping here on the bid. Will the sellers lose? Sellers again sitting there. Got more selling pressure than buyers for now. So see what they do with it. What will they do here? Need one big boner. I think you get one big boner candle here. This thing goes through the 27s next. Oh, baby. Buyers stepping up there for now. Oh, gosh. One big boner candle. That's all we need. Just one big boner candle, please. Watching that volume right now. Just watching that volume. I need to turn my camera here. Where's my camera thingy at? Oh, now it looks better. Now I look at the screen. So there's 26s. It's a battle right now. The Bears, the Bulls battling here. The 26s. Looking squeezy. Come on. Come on, Bulls. You got to squeeze it. Look, there's volume coming up there. We're getting boner candles on the volume there right now. Up there are the 27s. Trying to push. Trying to push. Through the 27s now. They like it. They like it through 27s. Gotta go, 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 go. More boner, more boner, more boner. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Got to get through that high there, people. Got to get through the high. Got to get the go, 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 go through the highs. Oh, God. 27, 27, 27, 27, 27, 27s. Trying to get it through the highs there right now. Stuck 27.50. Oh, my Jesus. Let's go. Boner candle. Boners for days. All right, all right. I'm pretty happy with that. On the day right now, up $5,700. All right, all right. Right now, it is 10:30 in the morning. We are live on YouTube, obviously. If you guys are watching the live stream, you probably know I'm still live. But if you look here on the day right there, nice little $5,000 Monday, Mega Money Monday. It's not the best day ever, but we got the action. We were short. We got long, we got the breakout, and we made the money. So, I might be done here. I'm going to go live, stay live for a little bit longer, and I might get a little bored. I don't know. I told myself over the weekend that I was going to try to stay live longer, but then I'm like, $5,000, 1 hour of work. Do I really need to stay live? Do I need to? Like, do I really need to stay live longer? I don't know. We'll see. A little bit longer. Maybe like 5 more minutes. So I'm doing a vlog right now. If you, obviously, you noticed that, but I'm doing a vlog right now. So for the peasants, we stay for the peasants. For the peasants. Up there to the 28s now. The ES having a little bit of trouble. The NASDAQ up there through the 30s. So the NASDAQ up there through the 30s right now. Not bad. That's what we wanted to see. Right now, the NASDAQ up there to the 40s here. Up there to the 40s on the NASDAQ. So I'm pretty happy with that. I took profit at the 28 for that push just through the high. Wasn't going to hold for anything crazy. I don't think we're going to get anything crazy today. I might be wrong, but pretty happy with that. I took profit at 27.75 actually. I'll take it. I'll take it. Easy money, maybe. The problem, like I said, was the NASDAQ just kind of held those lows there. And you can see the ES just did not even get down there to the lows from earlier. So if you look here at the NASDAQ really quick, The NASDAQ, that 15-minute candle, this is what we were talking about, that 60 bounce. So we bounced kind of like right off of this. And that was kind of like, uh-oh. Pretty convincing bounce back there off the lows. So that was that reversal moment where it's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. So the NASDAQ kind of saved the ES, I think. If the NASDAQ, obviously, if the NASDAQ would have lost that 60s, we would have probably got that break through the 10s there on the ES, but pretty damn close. I said 10 level was what I was looking for. We got 1050. You know, I can't be perfect, people. I can't be perfect. Not only am I good looking, but I can't obviously, you know, just be perfect all the time because I got to leave some room for somebody else out there. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Let's get 1,000 likes here on the stream. If we get 1,000 likes here on the stream, I'll leave the book map open for the majority of the day here. $5,000 a day equals 1.2 million a year. Oh, Tech, fucking mathematical genius. Tech, you're a mathematical genius. How did you wait? 5 times 5 equals 1 times 1 equals 10 equals 1 million. I like it. I like your style. I'm in. Sign me up. I want to be a part of your math class. Please let me join your math class. Did I get the R8? I did not get the R8 yet. I'm still kind of, you know, I'm playing hard to get. I went to the Audi dealership and they're like, they wanted 170. 170. And I'm like, I told them, I'm like, I'm going to go look around, you know, and they're, because I love when the dealerships do this shit where they're like, oh, you know, like, that's our best price. That's our best price. I'm like, let's be honest. It's not your fucking best price. It's not your best price, you know, like, so that Audi, they've had that Audi for like 30, probably like 3 or 4 months now. So they've already lowered the price as well. They've lowered the price like $9,000 once. So I'm going to play hard to get with them. You know, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk in there with like 160 cash, just ready to buy. I'm like, look, I know you want 170, but I got 160 and that's all I'm spending. So you can either make the deal happen right now, or I can just fucking go home with my $160,000. So hopefully they're not watching. I mean, even if they're watching, it don't really matter. Like, the problem is, like, there's not a huge market, you know? Like, how many people have $160,000 cash just laying around to go buy an R8 with, you know? Not many. So I'm getting the V10. Do I look like some little bitch who would buy a V8 R8? Come on. I'm getting the V10 performance, baby. 562 horsepower. Buying it outright cash. Cash isn't king in the car world. Well, actually, for, you know, like, I understand that they make more money financing, you know, like a normal car, but like buying an R8, it's like, they're not really, it's not like a, you know, they took that thing in, they took it as a trade. So it's like, it's not a brand new R8. It's a it's a 2022 R8. So do they really care about the financing deal on that? Yeah, it's not the all-wheel drive. It's hard to find the all-wheel drive. Davey Day Trader, they want to finance. Well, like I said, a lot of people, dude, I mean, do you really think a lot of people walk in and fucking finance a $160,000 car? Come on. All right, well, whatever, Davey Day Trader, go fuck yourself. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, all right? I don't give a fuck. I will buy it if I want to buy it. God. Look, I don't give a fuck. But they like to finance, Patrick. I don't give a fuck. God. Who cares? Why do you guys always like have to like fucking argue with me? Patrick, I would like you to understand one thing. That the cars, the car dealership, they want to finance. So they don't want your cash, Patrick. So don't even offer them cash. God. Who cares? Like, literally, who cares? I don't even know. Like, why? Who cares? Just be like, all right, cool, Patrick. You want to spend cash? Like, totally fine, you know? Would I buy a Lambo if I had more money? I mean, I've got, like, about 400,000 cash. So I could go buy a Lambo if I wanted to. I thought about buying a Lambo, but then I feel like if I buy a Lambo, I'll be a huge hypocrite. So maybe I won't buy it. I've been looking at all kinds of shit. There's that new Maserati MC20. It's kind of cool looking. It's pretty super car-y. What else have I looked at? The problem is the McLarens are very unreliable. I wanted a McLaren, but like I did a bunch of research on the McLaren. Not too hot. Get a Benz. I would never buy. Benzes are not supercars. You know, Benz are not supercars. So the Ferrari, the problem with the Ferrari, like if I was going to get a Ferrari, I'd have to spend like $400,000 on the one that I want. Because I don't want to get like a 2005. You know, I want to get like a 2020 fucking 448. You know, so. And I definitely would not buy a Porsche. Porsche are like, they're little tiny cars. Porsche are not supercars. They're too small. They're like little go-karts. I want a supercar. I want a supercar. There's a difference between a supercar, 488. Is it a 488? Sorry, yeah, 488. GT3. Inner Circle Trader, don't you worry, little buddy. I already got my tax guy on it. My accountant, we already got it all planned out. Don't you worry. I pay cash depreciation for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm not hating on a Porsche, but I mean, I just feel like, see, the thing is, like, people, I just feel like people don't really respect Porsches. You know, like, if you pull up to like a fucking really nice restaurant in a Porsche, people are like, oh, cool Porsche. But if you pull up in like a fucking R8 that's spitting fire, V10, they're like, oh, that's a sick car. You know, if you pull up in like a fucking Ferrari, a Lambo, R8, sick. But Porsche is like, it just says, I don't get that. If I see someone driving a Porsche, I'm kind of like, oh, cool. Like, I'm not impressed. You know, so. GTS 3 RS. I mean, it's not really that insane. It's really not, though. I mean, I'm not buying a car to drive, you know? I'm not, hey, let's be honest. All you guys in the chat right now talking about how it's going to get more respect, like, let's be honest really quickly. Everybody, can we just be honest for 1 second? Can we just be honest? You know, like, let's just be honest. Like, I'm not buying a fucking R8 to get respect from a bunch of dudes. All right? Like, let's be honest. If you're watching the stream right now and you're like, Patrick, if you buy a Porsche GT3 RS, all the bros are going to like you. Like, I mean, let's be honest. Like, what am I really buying a car for? Not for the dudes. You know, no offense to the dudes. All right, but let's be honest. Like, if you pull up in a Porsche, girls are going to be like, oh, that's like a Porsche? Like, that's a cool, okay. It's a cool car, I guess. But you pull up in like a Ferrari, you pull up in a fucking R8, the girls are going to be like, oh, daddy. 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 You know, like, come on. God, you know, no offense to the guys in the chat, but like, I'm not here. You know, I'm not here for... So I'm not buying a $200,000 car to impress the dudes, you know? You know, come on. High-end Audis are endless money pits. Michael, well, good thing the R8 has a full warranty for 50,000 miles. So, you know... Guys say daddy too. I know they do. Hey, like I said, if you guys want to buy a Porsche, go buy a Porsche. I don't want to buy a Porsche. I don't know why people are even trying to. I'm not going to buy a Porsche no matter what you say. Trust me. I'm not. I've driven Porsches, you know. I've done it. Blah. I've done it. I know. I know what they drive like. I don't hate them. They're great cars. Like if I wanted a track car, like if I wanted to buy a car to go do the track days and I wanted to race and like stuff like that, yeah, I would buy like a fucking Porsche GT3, 100%. You know, that's what I would buy. But that's not what I want to buy. Like I'm not buying a car for fucking going to the track. I'm literally buying a car so that I could drive from my house to a restaurant and back. Like, it's literally all I'm doing. Like, I'm going from my house to the fucking restaurant and back. You know? So. Buy an F-350. I already got the fucking Raptor, baby. It ain't no F-150. It's a Raptor. Buy a Rolls Royce. I'm not that rich. Not that rich, guys. How do the date? My dates always go good. I don't know why people ask me how my dates go. They never go bad. I mean, I would buy a GT500. I thought that would be the ultimate if I buy a GT500. That would be like the ultimate collection, right? Have the Raptor, have the Bronco, and then have a GT500, all matching colors. Like, that would be pretty badass, you know? But the GT500 is like $1 million. So I don't have the money for that. I guarantee you'll regret buying the Audi. Michael. Bro. I literally make, I don't know, on average, $20,000, $30,000 a day right now. Do you really think I give a fuck about the repairs or any issues at all? Like, come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Like, I literally, like, oh my God, Patrick, you had to pay $20,000 for a repair? I don't give a fuck about those $20,000. I had an RS7, I had an A7, I've had multiple Audis. I've never had any issues. Everyone told me the same thing. Don't buy an Audi. They all have issues. Don't do it. Hey, take care of it. It'll work. That's all, you know, change the oil. Don't be a fucking moron. It'll be fine. I'm not that worried about it. $1997 Malibu. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. God, can't make everybody happy. I get it. I already have 2 cars. This is not gonna be a daily driver, by the way. I'm not buying the fucking Audi to drive around town. You know. Let's be honest. Like, if you're putting $80,000, if you're putting 80,000 miles on an Audi, on an R8, you might have problems. So buy a Kona. I'm not that rich, guys. I'm only like Lambo rich. I'm not fucking Bugatti or Rolls Royce rich. Come on. You know, honestly, the Corvettes are pretty cool, but I just could not drive the Corvette because ICT has a Corvette. I just couldn't do it. He ruined it for me. The new Corvettes with the engine in the back are pretty cool, but ICT messed it up. He's got one, so I can't buy it because then everyone would be like, oh, you bought a Corvette because ICT has a Corvette. So, Michael, do you talk about the stock market? Hey, guess what, Michael? You can go get fucked. Banned for life. Are these people serious? Do I talk about the stock market? Get the fuck out of here, Michael. Guys, why would you waste your fucking time watching this live stream just to fucking hate? What is wrong with you people? Go do something. Go get a fucking life. Oh my God. Go learn to trade or something. Holy fuck. There's the push on the ES up to the fucking 30s now. Oh my God. But Patrick, do you even talk about the stock market? Or are you only here to talk about cars? God. Do we pay 3 times the amount for the combine? No. It's going to stay the same price. I do not have a position. I made $5,500 this morning, and I'm done. I'm chilling right now. I think I'm going to walk away. Like I said, I was going to walk away earlier, and I said I would hang out for a little bit longer. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up the like button. We got 836 likes. We get a little bit more. David, you know, like people, you can't help him. I had a guy literally, he was worried about the gas. He's like, oh, you're going to buy a boat? You know how expensive, you know, like you got to pay for the gas? Like, Patrick, why would you buy a boat? They're so expensive. Like me and you, we are not the same person. We are not. You really think I give a, like people are like, oh, you bought a Raptor? Raptors are terrible gas mileage. What what are you gonna? Oh, how are you gonna afford the gas? Why would you buy a Raptor? Why wouldn't you buy like a Tesla? They're so much better. You can just plug them in the wall and they just work. That's I'm not gonna buy the vinyl wrapped one, Danny. I know. I'm not going to. Don't worry. But Patrick, why would you buy a Raptor? They're terrible on gas mileage. Like, guys, I don't give a fuck about the gas mileage. God, people always ask me, like, I used to have, like, I've had bigger trucks. They're like, oh, this thing's got to be terrible on gas. I'm like, guys, I just go to the fucking gas station and I just literally, I put my credit card in. I like pull the fucking thing out. I fill it up. I put it back. I don't even look at the fucking price of gas. I don't even sit there and go, oh, it's going to be $80? $80 to fill up right now? I don't know if I can afford this. God. All right, up there to the 30s now. This thing is, like I said, just kind of slow. I wouldn't be, I'm not too excited to do really anything crazy right now. The ES kind of slowly moving here. Not really the action that we love to see. Kind of held that 22 level up there to the 30s now, and quick little dip down. So looks like we're going to be kind of heading into some chop here. Danny, the R8 that I'm actually looking at, that gray one, is actually it actually has it has like a $6,000 exhaust on it already, so we should be good. Walk away and go buy the Audi. Not yet. Not yet. I'm gonna wait for the deal. I'm gonna give them like another week. I'm gonna go back in there in like a week from now with like 160 and be like, look, you wanted 170, I'll give you 160. And then if they say no, I'll just walk out. So it's a 2022. All-wheel drive or nothing. Well, I just want to do burnouts. I just want to do burnouts all day. I'm gonna sit in my driveway, just do burnouts for hours. Just gonna do burnouts all day, baby. Offer 145, 157. Okay. How about this? We'll have all of the people on the live stream come with me to the dealership. We'll show up with like 100 people and we'll all talk at the same time and we'll all say different numbers. And we'll all haggle at the same time. It could be good. I'll tell you guys when to meet me there. It's Audi North Orlando. I'm gonna get everyone to show up at the same time. They'll be so confused. They'll be like, "What the fuck is going on?" 100. We'll have 100 Patrick Wieland people there. I'll give you 150, 160, 151, 149. Oh, someone else is gonna be like, fuck Audis, Porsche are the best. No, you gotta buy a Lambo. No, Patrick, don't buy the fucking Audi. Buy the Corvette. Patrick, only give him 142. We gotta do a meetup at some point. Michael, I already said I can't buy the Corvette because Michael, if you sell the Corvette, I'll buy a Corvette. But until you sell your Corvette, I can't buy a Corvette. Because if I buy a Corvette, every single fucking ICT person on Twitter is going to be like, you bought a Corvette because Michael has a Corvette. So they already say that only reason I make money is because Michael taught me how to trade. So they're like, oh, the only reason you have followers on Instagram and anywhere is because of Michael. So I can't do another thing like him. No offense. So I got to buy the R8. We got to be separate, bro. We can't be the same. It'd be too much. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Where are we going? Turbo Tuesdays? Is it Turbo? I think it's Turbo Tuesdays. The NSX. I don't like the NSX. It's too quiet. Little bitch car. Little bitch boy car. And it's an Acura. It's like, again, like, they're cool for like people that are into cars, but if you pull up to like a place, like girls are not going to be impressed by an NSX. They're going to be like, what is that? An Acura? Oh, what is it? An Acura? Ew. My dad has an Acura. I would not. I don't go in Acuras. Who is Michael? Only follow Patrick. Oh, he's so nice. And then Lexus, same thing. Guys, you guys are all like, you just don't understand. You know, Miami, you can't be rolling up in a Lexus. You can't be rolling up in an Acura. You can't be rolling up in a Porsche. You know, it's just not the same. All right. I'm going to walk away. I got a lot of stuff to do today. We're vlogging. We're vlogging. My little vlog set up here. So I'll vlog the rest of the day. You guys will see, what do I do after the live stream? What does he do after the live stream? Nobody knows. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Let's get 1,000 likes here on the stream. 1,000. Right now, the ES stuck there at the the NASDAQ at the 440s. So as long as the NASDAQ kind of stays here, kind of maybe roll. Maybe you start rolling again. Like that? I don't know. What do you think? Roll up in a crappy car. If she stays, she's a keeper. FAQs. This is why I don't take advice from people in the chat. That's terrible advice. We are not the same person. We're different. We are different. Bow, 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 bow. We need 70 more likes here on this stream. I'll keep the book map open for you guys. Can you do it? Can we do it? Right now on the ES, there's liquidity sitting up there, 31, 32s. Aldo Giant, how did you do? How are you doing? Did you trade? Nope, no trades today. I made $5,000 magically. Closed my eyes, hope and prayed. It went down, it went up, we made money. So I always love the people that like that. Like, guys, it's 10:50. If I haven't placed a trade today, then either the market literally just went absolutely sideways or my fingers are broken. There's no way that I did not place a trade by 10:50. It would be impossible. It would be absolutely impossible, actually. This thing's kind of looking rolly. I don't know. The NASDAQ right here. The NASDAQ's loot. If the NASDAQ gets back below that 15,400 area, I think we're rolling here. I think we're rolling if we get through there. 15,400 key level here on the NASDAQ. And then it's kind of the same for the ES gets back below. I think back below 20s on the ES, some VWAP area. Could start rolling back down here. But I'm going to walk away. So we need what? 50 more likes. Come on, people. Hit the like button now. Now. Generally, after I leave, the NASDAQ rips. Well, we'll see how that goes today. Only 40 more, 40 more, 20 more, 20 more. We're almost there. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. All right, I'll be back tomorrow for Turbo Tuesdays, and we'll see how this plays out. I'm always interested to kind of see how this plays out later on today. We'll see. NASDAQ look in trouble here. Through the 400s again. Uh-oh. The ES down there to the 20s. Looking kind of a roly-poly here. It's always so funny looking the difference between the book map on the NASDAQ and the ES. Just a totally different beast. The ES is literally just levels, just lines across the chart. The NASDAQ's literally just like orders all over the place. Totally different beast. A lot less liquidity on the NASDAQ, a lot less volume. And then you look at the ES, it's just like a train. The ES moves like a train. The NASDAQ moves like a fucking wild stallion, just going wild. So right now, the SPY bounced off the VWAP for now. I'm gonna walk away, take my $5,000 here, and go enjoy the day. I got some stuff I need to do, and I'll be back tomorrow morning for Turbo Tuesdays. Big thank you for everyone tuning in, like always, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. Peace to the Middle East. Let me leave the book map open for you, and I'll see you guys later on.